Hey, Janelle Ferrer here with Waypoint Realty. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what this seller's market looks like right now. It is not your traditional seller's market. The reason it's a seller's market is supply and demand. There's a lot of demand and not enough supply. So what we're seeing is that we have very low inventory. So it's a great time to sell, but realistically. So here's what's happening is that some sellers are getting way too excited about the fact that, yeah, there's not a lot of homes available. And so they're listing their prices, the price of their home way beyond what it's truly valued at. So when you're looking at these offers and they come in, number one, if it's overpriced, you're probably not getting several offers. If you priced it just right or at the value, you're going to get multiple offers. And when you do, what do you do to decide what the best offer is? The first thing is cash is king. Now, traditionally, a cash offer is going to come 1 to 2% below your asking price, and that's still really good. Cash offers are typically very competitive, so because it's cash, they don't need an appraisal. The inspection, they may or may not care what happens in an inspection, but they're going to have an inspection. So there's less contingencies that need to happen because now you don't have to deal with financing contingency. So it's the easiest offer to accept. Again, making sure that you're getting the value that you want out of your property, but they're not going to require an appraisal. So if they go beyond asking price, take it. Okay, cash is king. The second thing you're going to see are your conventional, your FHA and your VA loans. So traditionally what we've seen is that conventional kind of trumps your FHA and your VA loans, which are your government loans, because people put typically a larger down payment, their credit score is higher, which means they are probably more credible buyers. So there's a lot of different reasons and factors for that. Now, what I want to warn sellers is just because you're getting a ton of offers and several are way over asking price, you need to make sure that you understand that an appraisal can kill your deal. So when you have a contract that comes in and you love the offer because it's above what you were asking for, you have to remember that if it's going to get financed, the appraisal is going to be a huge factor here. So what typically happens is an appraisal comes back, and let's say you did choose an offer that was $5,000 over and it came exactly at your asking price. You've got three options. You can negotiate somewhere in the middle, or you can have the buyers pay out of pocket that $5,000 difference. The second thing you can do is that you can drop your price to the appraised value. Or the third thing, you just cancel the contract, and so you've actually lost more time on the market. So those are the three things that happen in an appraisal. So when you get an offer that's solid, that could be conventional with 20% down, it's solid financing institution that's backing it, then if they come in at asking and you've got something that's FHA, 3.5% down, and you don't quite feel sure about it, but it's about $10,000 over asking, keep in mind that typically FHA buyers don't have extra funds to be able to put down towards a mortgage. So if it's going to go past the appraisal, chances are they're not going to have the cash to actually pay the difference. So you may want to reconsider that offer, and that's what we're seeing a lot in today's market. So when sellers are looking at all of the offers, if you have hired a real estate agent to represent you, chances are they're giving a call to those lenders of every single offer on the table, making sure that they're credible lenders, that they're credible buyers, that everything is in order, and that they are going to be good to close with the 30 to 45 day period, whatever it is that your closing date is. So those are a few tips for sellers to kind of keep in mind. Buyers come in with a strong offer, but you want to make sure you're not going too far over where an appraisal is going to kill you, because to be honest, if that seller is being represented by a professional real estate agent, chances are they're probably not going to accept your offer because they realize there's no way the market can sustain this. So while it is a seller's market, I do want you guys to keep in mind that an appraisal and appraisers are making sure that it doesn't become an inflated marketplace. So keep that in mind as you guys continue buying and selling real estate.